One L after another. Miami coming off of a loss to Texas A&M gets back to practice today, and it was just announced that Jacoby George will be out indefinitely. This was first reported by Rivals. Then Manny Navarro of The Athletic reported that it was a broken thumb that will keep George out indefinitely. Now, I feel bad for the youngster because he started the year off on a 2-game suspension. Finally got his first snaps this weekend, and to me, he showed flashes. He had the one move where he hit the Michael Jackson. Had the boy falling back, looking up at the sky. He ended up, Jacoby ended up tripping up, but it was the best looking offensive play when you looking at somebody catching the ball in space and actually making a play. So there was obviously talks about Tyler Van Dyke's got to play better. Wide receivers got to play better. And the one thing I was thinking after the game was, well, Jacoby George showed some flashes. Well, that's all we're going to see was some flashes because it was announced that he is out indefinitely. Now you're looking at Xavier Restrepo out. Jacoby George out. Josh Gaddis earlier today was talking about how our receiving core situation is one of the worst because we're down to not a lot of wide receivers. What do we do here? Frank Ladson, what are you up to, man? Romello, we need you, big dog. Michael Redding. A lot of people said that it was overstated and that it was talked about. Our wide receiver core was talked about too much in the offseason, and that was production-wise. But now, health and death-wise, you best believe we're in trouble. I wonder if this means maybe putting Malik Curtis on the receivers. I don't know. Knowing that receiver was probably one of our weakest spot, it just got weaker without Jacoby George. Another thing I want to talk to you about is what happened when Mario and Aaron Field came to Miami. Now, y'all know me. I'm a big Mario guy. I'm riding with Mario. But Oregon fans, they said a lot of stupid stuff when Mario and Aaron Field came over. They said a lot of stuff. But some of the people who actually talk football, who's not trolling, one of them told me, and this is not an inside source, this is just two football fans talking, but they said, listen, Aaron Field is cool. His energy is crazy. You're going to love his intensity. But for some reason, when he came to Oregon, a lot of injuries started to happen. Now, I don't follow Oregon 24/7, so I don't know if they did. I know they dealt with injuries last year, but I don't know if it was bad. But since this year started, Zion, Don Chaney Jr., Xavier Restrepo, and now Jacoby George. I'm not saying, I'm just talking. I'm not saying, I'm just talking. I'm out.